Hey Book Tuck, I thought I would hop on here to do a quick review of the third book in the Stars and Shadows series called A Kingdom of Venom and Vows. This is the conclusion of Adara and Evren's story, so it picks up where the second book left off in the series with Adara being taken. Now, you would think with Adara being taken and Evren having to save her that there would be lots of excitement through this whole book, and that would pretty much be the storyline, and that's where you'd be wrong. Evren does save Adara, and she does go through a little bit of some trauma at the hands of Evren's half-brother, Gavril, but from there, the story takes a weird turn. I am one that does not mind at all the sex scenes in a book, but there does come a point when there is too much, and this book bordered on the too much. Chapters and chapters of sex, not really moving a storyline along, and that's what we needed in this third book, is for really the storyline about what was going to happen, the big war that was going to be at the end between brothers as far as who is going to rule all, really needed to come to a head, and the sex did not move that storyline along. We did get the conclusion. There was the big battle. Evil lost, as it always does, but the ending left a lot of questions for me, and it really needed to have a little bit more drama, build up, understanding as far as really the impact of the relationship between Gavril and Evren and the outcomes of the story, where his father was, really Evren's mother. Did she have any play in this other than skirting some children around? Then there was the storyline of the friends. There's some outcomes of the war that is pretty horrible for all the friends, but it was kind of glossed over, and I wasn't okay with that because we really needed to understand the impact of that outcome and really what it meant for the friends. And then finally with the friends, there was the romance between Soren and Thalia, which I was glad it came to a head, but it was just there. It happened, and then we were supposed to expect that it was going to go on. And I know there's more to that story because there is a book that will be coming out in June. That's their story, but I felt like there needed to be a little bit more build up to that in this book. So at the end of this, I was a little bit disappointed. My review, I'm going to give it 3 stars, which I think is generous, and it's mainly because I love the first 2 books in the series so much that I'll be generous and give them a 3 for this. But I really did want more from the book overall.